all of you can tell that the figures are all blue.
Oh no!
Dwarves!
Well,
What ho, fellow bluebies!
They're all blue! Dwarves!
and now our GM
Only a
is
few
racist
things
again.
that are blue.
So, join me now as we travel back into the depths of Eulea. And we work out what it is you have to do next.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh,
Oh,
whoosh,
whoosh sound.
Oh, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Wow, whoosh, 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 whoosh.
You're in now!
Oh, we are? You didn't count us down. How should we know? God. Anyway. Let's see.
We're already counted in.
That's no excuse, Al.
Yes, we have a full party. It's a miracle. So, what is it you intend to do with this newfound information and newly acquired fresh panties?
Pantsu.
First of all, I'm gonna ask you to put those back, because that's just weird.
I mean, that would require going several miles out of our way.
Wait, are we already...
We're already back down.
We're in the mansion.
Yeah, you're in his
No,
room still.
we're... Wait, what? Oh yeah, no,
Went
we
to
came up into
study
it.
or something.
It's
Scott-
very confusing. We're in the
Scott-
wrong map.
Yes, okay, I'll bring you back to the overworld map. Just to, like, make things a little easier to realise. Womp.
Womp womp.
And you're
Oh,
there.
what is that up in the top right corner?
Stop pointing out things on the map you haven't technically discovered yet.
Now, let's ask ourselves a couple questions. Firstly, why was the Count's bedroom linked to this creepy tunnel that also links to the crypt?
I
Well,
think we should
there
ask
wasn't
why
really a
this tunnel
crypt.
was linked to that creepy bedroom.
I mean, okay, Seth, let's... Count said that wife was supposed to be in the crypt. There was no crypt. Lots of vampire-related stuff happening, including leaking from the underground. Count's bedroom connected to the underground. Count may not be the good guy we expect him to be.
But why would
Which
he
is why-
hire us to get rid of the problem?
Maybe something went wrong, couldn't control it anymore. Or he's gonna try shift the blame on us.
It certainly sparks a couple of questions we need to ask him. Or not ask him. How are we going to approach it with him?
Seeing how he is a first-tier immortal, and he can probably rip out our kidneys with some good security, and, you know, some higher-ups probably. You know, they're already sending a support squad on the way that's supposed to be able to deal with, you know, the lady that beat up the Count, so... If they can deal with that, they can deal with the Count.
Oh, confusing.
How about for now we head back down and continue our exploration of the underground, though?
That sounds like a fine idea.
You know, you don't have to think as much when we're underground there. Focus on surviving.
Very well. Is the party in agreement?
Yes.
I don't think
Yeah.
any of us want to
You
go up
head
through the
back
mansion
down
now,
the
out of
caves.
concept.
It is at this moment that, for no real reason at all, Targan turns up. After his adventures in Skyrim.
You
Where does he turn
Bastard,
up
what
from?
are you doing
He
here?
just walks in through the door.
What the fuck? I thought this was another cave!
It is another cave.
is
It's one that
another
we're
cave.
in.
It's a really big
Why
cave.
the fuck are you guys here? I was looking for the cheese wheels!
Oh my god, he's actually role-playing the... Okay, cool.
You gave him his prompt, so yeah, no. It's...
I was given the prompt, like, come on.
I respect it.
But yes,
It's basically the reaction you have when you walk into that huge dwarven city that you find under the sort of north end of Skyrim.
Ah, fuck Blackreach.
Blackreach. I knew it started
Oh,
with black. It's
I'm
full of
sorry,
those
African American.
fucking wraiths.
this is true.
Mist mothers.
Anyway, you're back in the underground.
Well, I suppose I meant to go back to go help those guys with the cheese wheels, but I guess as you guys are here, I may as well help you out. What we doing?
So, come in, up, be that great a guy, dealing with some vampires, Alucard lady, has personality issues.
Vampires? I don't know what that fucking accent was. I don't know the... I fucking hate those oh god, I'm going really aggressive here.
Have you forgotten how to roleplay your character?
No, it's fine. He's just getting too Scottish.
You know, yeah, I'm just gonna roll. Fucking hate those cunts! Where's this little fucking, I can't think of anything. It's been a
That's
long
okay.
day.
Seems the cheese wheel adventures made him a bit more aggressive than he was before.
You know, they gave me some sort of stimulant to help me find the cheese. It's kind of setting me off. I think there might have been steroids.
What the fuck have these halflings been giving you?
What the hell happened to your character?
I need an excuse for him to be aggressive, but the first thing
He got roofied by halflings.
Didn't you say he went to the Lost Continent? Because that was where Skyrim was?
Yes.
Doesn't it make sense that his character's a little fucked up?
And immortal now.
I mean, the only other character we know that's from the Lost Continent is Designs, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty
Allegedly.
He's a fucking weirdo as it is.
I'm fucking ready, I feel jacked!
After dealing with the Lost Continent, this is a walk in the park.
I have a feeling the cheese in the Lost Continent is not normal.
It's quotation marks cheese.
What do they put in their cheese?
Tarask milk, which, considering the Tarask is a lizard, not sure what that is.
Ah, lizard milk.
It also doesn't breed, so really not certain what that is.
No. It is unknown if it breeds because nobody's ever lived to see two Tarasks.
Well, Targan, how about you lead the way? Seems you're ready to take on the world.
Sure thing, let's fucking go!
Right, you're underground. The dwarf feels at home.
Going underground,
Yeah,
going
stone cutting,
underground.
mate.
Right.
Alright, you are like the most suitable
Welcome
person.
to the Underdark. Again, for everyone else, for the first time, maybe, the dwarves do rule the Underdark in this world. Although there are many surface dwarves as well. So Targan may well have been to the Underdark before.
Wait, I was a surface, so we
You're
don't
a
get
surface
along too
dweller,
well.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you
we don't
probably
get
don't get
along
along with
very
the deep dwarfs. Not many people get along with the deep dwarfs, but you know the Underdark when you see it.
Ah. Oh, boys, I don't like this place.
Why, your ex-girlfriend lived here?
Exactly. And bad
Oh.
booze, and bad cheese.
Even worse than that cheese you just had.
Dude, that shit was fucking great.
Now,
I don't know what you're on about.
you have
Okay.
two choices.
Yeah, we can either head back and south, or we could head down this river. or we could head further east.
Yes. The
There are
third
three
technical choice is to follow the river, although the terrain is dangerous and would be quite difficult to traverse.
Puppet is ready for whatever we're dealing with.
I don't know
Unless
how I
we
did
have
that.
a fold-away boat.
Is it enough for...
Luck roll.
Oh wait, I can't bring my wagon down here. Shit.
Well, yeah, no, it's stashed... Oh, wait.
Dude,
Over.
where's my wagon? What's-
No, we
Still in
took the
Skyrim?
wagon.
It's in the
Oh, okay.
it's in the graveyard actually.
Oh, okay.
Fine, gotta get those rules out of my system.
So, what is your choice of direction?
I vote,
I vote back and explore the way we didn't.
yeah,
come yet.
back and south is... yeah.
Alright,
That's like my... That's my
drag
explorer
yourself to it,
sense.
and I shall reveal.
Well, we haven't had the full vote yet.
Oh,
Ah,
apologies.
Two for back. What do the others vote?
Yep. Let's go
Three
back.
for back.
Backtracking's the best policy.
Gotta make sure you cover all your bases before heading forward. 'Cause there may be loot.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna get on Knuckles.
He is on the dog. He wants to clarify that so he does not have to try to get on the dog in combat.
Yeah,
Understood.
fuck that.
How long does it take us to get him on the dog?
We don't. I wasted entire combat trying to get on the dog. I get on the dog, the combat ends.
Do you like strap your legs in or something? It's just like, yep, I'm on. I'm good.
I'll tie myself to the to Snuffles.
He's...
I have mental images of that going very wrong.
Right, okay,
God.
since everyone has moved there, I'm going to assume you will want to reveal the area.
Yes.
Why is this not... Okay, there we go.
Yep,
Yeah.
we...
As you wander further and further down the path, it actually flattens out into, like, more of a road. The equality improves, everything is, like, seemingly, apart from the fact you've got a literal ceiling above you, rather civilized.
The Targan, she lives there?
And
Guys,
you eventually locate what appears to be a series of towers preceding a great wall.
The architecture, how's it look?
It's very much a... Well, if you were going to guess... Actually, no, you're not Elven. Can I get a history roll, please?
Possibly.
I will also
Everything
accept knowledge
is running
engineering,
extremely slowly for me.
Hey,
but I assure
I'm-
you it will be a harder engineering roll than it will be a history roll.
17
Fine, he's
on
gonna crit.
history.
He did not crit.
Targan does not recognize it. Ahi cannot, like, pinpoint the construction origin or the species, but knows enough to take the guess that it would be either dwarven or drow.
Right, those would look extremely different.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's,
they would.
that's quite some extremes right there.
Okay, is it spiky?
In places, part of the problem is it's very old and also in disrepair.
Okay.
Any spikes have long been worn.
The Targan,
Okay,
your
let's go-
ex-girlfriend lives
no.
here?
Oh no, she died in the Third War, unfortunately.
What's the third war?
Don't worry
It's
about
the
it.
Came after the
Dwarven
second.
War.
It was the third
Yeah, you
Dwarven
wouldn't
War.
know about it over
It-
Leicester.
It's
He
the
refers
Civil
to
Wars,
relation-
but
No, he refers to relationships. That's
Dwarves are
wars.
weird. As you approach the
Don't worry about
underground city,
you don't have to know. Oh,
Should-
for God.
Don't ask how my
What-
girlfriend died. I just don't want another girlfriend, damn it. I don't want any more weaknesses in my characters in the forms of fucking relationships.
What
I don't
about
want
the
any-
cracks I found?
children or wives?
No, I don't want any more kids, damn it.
what cracks?
There were cracks back there.
It's underground.
So they are normal cracks.
Yes,
Yes, they are.
they are
Spooky
thematic
demon
cracks. Welcome to the underground city, because you don't know what its name is yet.
Is
We
there
shall
anything
call
written on,
it
like the front gate
Bill.
in a certain language that we may understand?
Any writing that would have been on the wall has long since worn off.
Alright.
Why is there craters?
You can't clearly see that yet. But
Oh yeah, I know. Sorry.
one thing you are very much aware of is a sudden drop in temperature as you approach.
Alright. Grantor, can you place Otter on the map? That way we can move as a party using Otter. Or you move for us, in that
Sorry,
case.
my
Make sure to huddle
Everything
up,
is
everyone.
running
It's a bit chilly.
incredibly slow. It's quite annoying. Okay, just a second. Otter L useless.
I'd just like to mention that our full plates would be getting very cold out.
I mean,
Well, I'm fine.
you have, like... There's at least cloth underneath. You don't
It's
just
a
have the
chill.
iron.
It's not
I'm immune
like
to the cold. So.
an absolutely icy realm of death.
Helheim.
But it's... There are other tents here that look like they're recently used.
Yes, actually, quite curiously.
Let's go root around.
As you
I'm going to go looking inside the tents.
as you approach, you can see figures moving around the tents. Can I get a
I
perception
proceed
roll?
to walk, turn around. I
Okay.
don't want to piss off the figures.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, all of you can tell that the figures are all blue.
Oh no!
Dwarves!
Well,
What ho, fellow bluebies!
They're all blue! Dwarves!
and now our GM
Only a
is
few
racist
things
again.
that are blue.
My channel has reached 3,000 views, apparently.
Congrats.
And Puppet can't take that one away from me by stopping viewing.
Take
That
away your
is
views.
correct.
You son of a bitch. Anyway, yeah, sorry, carry on. Random note. So, do you actually walk
Oh.
up and try to speak to them?
Yes, and I also say what ho.
The figures do not respond to you.
Oh. I cast tongues? The hex?
Excellent.
And say what ho in the correct language.
How close are you approaching?
Like 30 feet?
Excellent. It is now plainly apparent to you that they're not just blue,
They're see-through.
but slightly
They're ghosts.
transparent.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to turn around and go back to the party. They're ghosts.
Wow, you're discriminating against blue things? God.
They aren't natural blues. They died blue when they died.
They're,
Oddly enough.
they're,
Is it
they're,
blue
they're not
superiority,
original
I hear?
blues.
Yes. This is coming from someone who can turn any colour.
They don't all look like the picture in question. That's just a good example of the
Okay.
general appearance of them. They are not all
Does it seem
women
like-
with chained lanterns.
Does it seem like there's multiple races mixed in the spirits, or is it one race specifically?
Interesting question. Very good one, in fact. There are multiple races if you're paying attention. Although you'd have to look
no.
quite closely to spot the differences between transparent blue people.
I mean, the height's probably a good indicator for quite a few.
Yes.
What height are they?
Uh,
On average.
varying, but on average, you'd guess the average would sit somewhere between a human and an elf.
What shape are their ears?
Some rounded, some pointed.
Ah, so it is a mix. Okay.
Yes, the camp outside seems remarkably well preserved. Like, the tents themselves are new. Or perhaps a better word would be fresh.
But Targan, you ever shared a drink with some ghosts?
I don't know, but I'm willing to try.
I don't think ghosts can drink.
How do you know that?
Wouldn't they have,
They're-
like, ghost beer?
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you know, there's like poltergeists and they can like do stuff with other things. So maybe there's like ghosts that drink.
Maybe they could like turn physical objects into spooky objects.
They require no sustenance.
But that doesn't mean they can't drink. Just because they don't need it.
He has a point.
Sometimes you're not thirsty and you can still drink.
They phase through objects. It's literally impossible for them to drink.
I mean, one of them could carry a lantern.
Also very true.
He died with it.
What if they have like ghost touch mugs?
Look, no, you can't beat it till you try it. So
You gotta be open for new things.
you don't know
I'm
what
not
that
getting
culture's like.
involved in the politics of spirits, spooks, and specters.
Well,
What about phantoms?
Same thing.
oh, now we're stereotyping, eh?
You know, Seth, you really gotta broaden your horizons. Just because they're blue doesn't mean you can't share a drink with them.
I'm not.
No, we went
I'm
over
not.
this, Seth.
I'm
God.
not adding fuel to this fire.
You should.
You know what? Screw it, Logan. Let's go have a drink with the ghosts.
Alright, you walk up to the ghosts.
If this ends bad, do we have to save them?
No, actually, yes. I'd feel quite bad if they died.
Yay! He's looking
It's
for
our own faults. We can just leave.
This is true.
We'll
can
There's a
proceed.
backup coming. If they
They will
die,
follow.
you back out, get the backup, and continue.
This is true. We can continue on. They'll catch up with us.
That is a very
uh,
good point.
My name is Targan, and this is Logan. What are your names?
They ignore you.
Well, this is productive.
Alright, sorry. I think they're the kind of ghost that's like stuck in a loop sort of deal. For the thing they were doing when they're alive. I don't think this is the fun you can interact with them ghosts.
Right. Just like walk up to it and try and like wave my hand through it.
Your hand goes straight through and feels very cold as you do so.
Is it just ghosts here or is there any living being?
You take 2 cold damage.
Wow!
It's cold, man!
Incredibly nippy.
You wanna wave your flask through them?
Oh, I needed my beer needed a bit of cooling. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
No,
You're not infecting your beer with ghosts?
no, I'm not doing that.
Alright, I think we're gonna head back to the party then. And no reactions.
So, they don't seem to be doing anything.
Oh, they do stuff, they just
Well,
don't
they're not reacting
do
to
stuff
me,
with
Logan.
us. Yeah.
Any ideas?
Who would
We
have
could go
thought the ghosts didn't react to anything?
You seem
Weird.
kinda happy about that, Seth.
Continue exploring, shall we?
Alright, lead the way, little man.
Which one? Wait,
Little
hold on.
man.
Here.
It's just like... Are those like villages? Those are like
What,
tiny houses.
Yeah, these are houses, and
Yeah, the tents like...
that's houses. These are big ass tents, yeah!
Those are fucking huge
Oh,
tents.
No,
Not
these-
to scale!
No, it's very clear. These are elf tents, Al, and these
Oh,
are
no.
like gnome houses and goblin
Let's go into this
houses.
thing.
God.
This thing looks interesting. The
The fortress.
yeah.
The mini fortress.
I mean, would we not be curious in what the fuck is a crater underground?
There is also 2 obelisks. That
yes,
are
those
very
tower quite
interesting.
high into the underground sky.
Did I touch the ceiling?
No.
Let's approach this.
Does it
this-
touch tips of stalactites?
No tip touching occurs.
Okay.
Let's explore this mini fortress, and then we can head up towards one of those obelisk things.
It is a good vantage point to scout the area from. The fortress, that is.
So,
Is it locked?
are you all in agreement? Because you have to move the token, or I'm not doing anything.
Oh, right.
Alright. Oh,
Onwards, utterly.
we are headed to... Wait, where
There.
exactly do you want...
The
Okay.
fortress.
To this keep.
Very well. You
Are there more
approach-
ghosts?
Yes. As you walk through the city, in fact, you see many of them walking past, seemingly acting out lives.
You know, Targan, just for later. This does mean that if we ever
Right.
find a pub, it's a fair chance that there will be ghost drinks.
So,
We won't
you
be able to interact
approach-
with them, but we can share drinks with ghosts.
Yes, that is fine. You approach a guardhouse. I presume you can't see anything?
Yes, we cannot.
It's very
Excellent.
black.
Ah, yes, I have to do this. I forget there's a shortcut for me to drag things on, which saves me so much time.
Oh,
Aha!
there I am. I was about to drag myself on.
Oh, and Snuffles.
Very important.
Yes. So,
Alright. Before we break open the door and such, is anything written around the door, engraved, etc., etc.?
yes, actually.
Is it dwarven?
You would perhaps be surprised to note it is written in an old common dialect. Old as in it's readable, but you know you can definitely tell it's like
It's like Old English, kind of.
yes. So you know it's at the very
Complicated.
least readable to anyone who is not like super inexperienced with
I'm
languages.
also still under tongues, so...
Yes. Very simply, it says watch house.
Ah,
Well, that was
it's... Okay.
self-evident.
Is the door locked?
No. In fact, the door is a crack open.
Are there windows?
Not low down. They're a bit too high.
Boost.
Can I lift Ottilie up and have him look in?
You could, yes. You'd have to
I'm
stretch
going
a
to
bit.
tell him, okay, make a chittering noise if there's anybody alive in there. I raise him up to look in.
How well does Otley understand the concepts of ghosts?
This...
He would
Ask if there...
not.
You should ask if there's blue people inside.
Okay, he chitters.
Okay. I lower him down. Okay. Are there any non-blue people inside? Chitter for yes.
Do otters understand blue?
Do others see color?
Yes.
What is blue?
Can others see color?
He chitters.
Okay. Wait, he chittered for... Wait, didn't I ask if there are any people who aren't blue?
Yes.
Okay. There are people who aren't blue in there.
I like the idea of these people inside the building just saw a fucking otter come up in the window.
Isn't nature majestic?
Yeah.
The
Oh,
underground
God.
floating otter.
Wait, there's hippies in there?
Hippies?
What's a hippie?
Oh, Logan, I think it's about time. I'm gonna open the door.
Cool.
Wait, did we check for traps?
The door was already partially open. Three figures turn to you from their point standing in the middle of the room. Oi!
Ah, they're familiar faces.
Who are you?
Morning, chaps. Wait, is it morning? I
Don't
can't really tell
worry,
now.
we're with you. I pull out the sacrificial dagger.
Bluff, please.
Anyone assisting?
Oh right, yeah, I guess.
Do you want me to assist? Yeah,
I
Guys
will
are gonna
bustle
assist. Yeah, I'll
in
give you the-
and
I'll give you
just
an assist.
there we go. We're from the brethren and sistren of the Evan Nightmare. And
Yep,
give me a sec, I shall
You also have one of those
find
daggers,
my
right?
bluff. Yes, I do actually.
Yeah, it's more, it's
I
more
will
convincing
pull it out.
if there's multiple.
I also
daggers.
have their robes.
Intimidate.
Let's intimidate.
I didn't click intimidate. I don't know what that's about.
Well, they're now scared.
I mean, you rolled an 18. What's your bluff modifier?
5.
Oh, so it would be the same result.
Yeah.
There is more cultists around here.
So yeah, it is a 23. Just
Out of
No.
interest.
ignore the second roll.
No.
The intimidate has the same modifier.
It wouldn't have worked
And
anyway.
I did click bluff anyway.
It's funnier if the counter. Wait, you're that cult they warned us about.
Oh. I didn't help.
They all draw their swords.
I can't
Get 'em!
slumber.
Rude ward.
We'll have to roll initiatives first.
Select your token.
Has that
before
ever
rolling.
worked?
Yes. Last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked
Repeatedly.
last time. That's why I
Wasn't
tried
last
it again.
time? Wasn't last time the time where we walked into that room with the mage?
Oh yeah, but before that we cleared a whole, floor with just walking through.
Oh my god, so
Ah.
many 9s.
I kept forgetting to play this. That was for the city. Was this the one?
Just delay, man. Just delay.
Just don't
I'll
take
figure something out.
Okay, is that everyone?
So is there like a ghost secretary or something?
Yes, there is literally a ghost secretary.
Oh, sweet.
Logan!
Well, desk sergeant, surely.
Alright, let's see, yeah, measurements are correct. I'll move here, and I'll shoot this guy in the face. Go. Yeah. He is flat-footed.
It's not a hit.
Damn it.
The bolt clatters off as it lands in his... Well, no, it doesn't clatter off. It hits his cloak instead of him, because the cloaks actually conceal a large part of their body. He looks at it
yeah.
a bit shocked, as if expecting to have been shot, but obviously hasn't been. Luna,
Some nice quality cloaks.
but you put a hole in it now, so he really doesn't like you.
Luna's gonna move inside so that I can actually see what the fuck is happening. Okay, now I can see things!
I love dynamic lighting. It stops you metagaming like at enemy positions.
Okay, Bode can't really go anywhere right now. So
Oh,
I think Bode
you can get soft cover using the reception desk.
Bode's gonna go fly in and go like that. And I don't think I really have anything I want to do this turn, so I guess I'm just gonna like poke Ahi and give her guidance.
You're not gonna fireball, you're not gonna ball of flames them.
What do you mean
No.
you're going to poke me?
Guidance class touch.
It's a touch attack. Well,
Oh,
touch
right.
Spell.
I didn't realise it was an actual spell.
Yeah.
Guidance is +1 on 1 attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
Okay.
Targan!
Ah. Well. Oh, let me read something. Okay, cool. So. I'm gonna stand here. And I'm gonna be like, Logan, let me show you how to do it.
And then he does a bardic performance. Wow.
Do you have the ability to rapid shot already?
Yeah, I do. Also, I'm reloading with a swift action on my bandolier thing. Magic bandolier. That lets me swift action load one bullet into my gun.
Okay, yep, that's permissible. So both shots hit.
Hey!
And if I just double check what their health total was.
Oh wait, I can't rapid shot, it's not a full attack.
Ah.
Ignore the second one.
Yeah,
But
you do.
+1 damage because of he's within 30 foot.
A whole +1
Yeah,
damage,
probably.
good work.
Damage.
You graze him. He's slightly more annoyed at you than he is at Logan.
Oh sweet, I don't have taunt this fight.
Target's gonna like shrug, look at Logan and be like, I mean at least I hit. I mean,
That stung, you son of a bitch!
oh shut up,
Secret.
you're whining.
Alright, so what would it be to climb over this desk?
If you're doing it as part of a move action, acrobatics. If you sacrifice your move to half, I'll just allow you to do it.
Let me check something. Oh yeah, no, that's
Okay.
definitely not going to end good.
Of course, you can use 2 actions to easily get over it.
That's what I was thinking. Just move there.
You're just hanging out with the
Then-
ghost secretary.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not touching though. Not touching.
Yeah, they're quite cold.
No touch.
I like how the cultists literally failed to beat anyone who got higher than a 10. Seth!
Right. I'm very much out of the view of everything.
So you can't even see where they are, which is great for me.
Move like 40 foot with the orc.
I do
Yeah,
like
that's
this
what you
music.
thought.
It's good combat music.
Oh shit. Get the dog with me. Right. 5, 10.
Can you not hear it?
I can hear it. Jamming. 15. 20. 25. 30. 35. 40. I'm gonna stay right there. Not do anything, because I am not a ranged attacker.
Oh, thank you, you're blocking me off.
Squeeze
No,
through.
yeah, I'm happy with this.
This one is going to charge target.
Oh no. Audible gasp.
Wait, doesn't he provoke
Yeah,
me
he-
to attack?
Yeah, you would need to charge one further, wouldn't he?
He'd have to step one further. He's
Oh,
within your
okay.
threat now. So
Oh,
that's
no,
a
but
9. Does a 19 hit you?
No.
Can you diagonal attack?
Yes.
Oh,
Why not?
I don't know. It's like
Yeah, no,
I
that's,
fight
that's-
bigger stuff, so that doesn't come up this often.
Yeah.
So it's like
So he with a 19, he fails to hit you.
Yes. Defense.
God damn. Poor cultists. The other one is annoyed that you're now in the way. So instead is going to provoke as he tries to hit Seth.
Oh,
do you get your attack?
alright, yeah. I thought he was gonna hit me first. But I guess because he comes into my thing.
Yeah, you get the first hit.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a charge, that doesn't hit.
What? I hate when people miss with weapons and they're like right in front of you.
They're charging into your lance and he just sidesteps.
He barely manages to move around as he's trying to get close to you with a before he brings his blade around and also misses because you've basically kept him at too much of a distance. Aye.
I'm going to quickly scoot up onto the desk and give the old finger guns and cast Slumber to the guy in the back.
Alright, that's a will save, isn't it?
Yep. DC 17. Nuts!
It's just a straight 19, isn't it? Yep,
He
it is.
finger guns
Yeah.
you back. The others tell
I pass
not
out.
with the enemy! He rapidly gets his sword out. He is going to try and make an acrobatics roll to dive over the desk to attack TGO. He falls over
Oh my god!
What a guy.
Excellent.
and lands
Nice.
flat first on the ground, going ow. Logan.
Alright, Can I pass through the ghost without issues?
You'd have to make a tumble check.
Probably not worth it.
Yeah, it's not letting you get round freely is the issue. It's not trying to obstruct you.
Then I'll move like this. 5.
You're jumping over the statue.
I guess that's occupied, yeah.
Brave man.
Climb
Yeah.
the statue.
I mean, could you not 5 foot
I
into
don't
the...
want to climb the statue.
Climb the
You could
statue.
just... You could 5 foot into the bird, then into the guy.
Yeah, I was trying to get like in a blank position just to make it easier for us. And to get some additional damage. I'll just 5 foot step and...
Oh, okay. I mean, that works too.
Yeah, no, this doesn't involve additional checks.
I mean, no, because you take off... No, man.
I'll hit the guy that charged.
Okay.
No sneak attack. Solid 2 damage.
Yeah, you hit him. And he is now slightly more injured. And he's looking at you like, you guys are annoying him? Like he's got scratches on his arm now? Lunaria.
Okay, Luna's gonna move up to Bird, give Bird guidance. Then Bird's gonna go attack this guy. 5 foot step and to full attack.
I should give this guy a prone symbol. There you go, he's prone. Make your move. Hey!
I'm doing the +1 on the crit confirm.
Uh,
I think I can do that.
additionally...
It's not...
He was the one who charged as well.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Here's the one that charged. By the way, excellent move. That barely allows the crit to confirm.
Sweet.
So he takes from the first attacks, and all of a sudden, while he's laughing off the scratches given by everyone else, a bird starts mauling the back of his head.
Don't you just hate it when that happens?
And he is screaming as feathers are going everywhere. There's blood all over the talons. Targan.
It's but a scratch. I'm gonna smack him with the... So I'm gonna do a 4-round attack, but I'm gonna smack him with the gun. I'm gonna swift action load the gun with the bandolier and smack him with the gun. Is the idea, and I'm gonna shoot the other guy.
Where's Targan?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so... Well, none of those are melee attacks.
Oh shit! Hold on. I meant that. Yeah, that's the melee attack. My bad.
The whack, as the bird dives out of the way, just as you whack him, and he collapses to the ground, unconscious, smacks his head on the stones with a sickening crunch, and is now bleeding profusely on the floor.
Love it. I love it.
How are you doing the second shot, by the way?
Rapid shot?
So it's the rapid shot value.
Yeah. Which, within 1 foot... Oh, no, he's in melee as well, so you get -4. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably not...
so you miss.
His touch, yeah.
The other one. Although it's quite spectacular, but your shot, the final shot flourished like crack, bang. Should have aimed that last shot.
Should have looked. Damn.
Really sort of distracted by the sickening blood pool. Siegfried, there is a prone cultist in front of you who has just tripped over at the desk.
Okay. So because I've never... I have to ask this, just because I've never done it before, and I can never remember... What were the rules for coup de grace again? They have to be, like, passed out or something.
They have to be helpless. He's prone, not helpless.
Okay, that's what I
Have to be,
figured.
like,
I didn't think I
paralyzed,
could.
unconscious, sleeping.
They can still kick at you.
Yeah, they cannot fight back, it's pretty much.
Okay, this should just work then.
He suffers a -4 for being prone, but is able to dodge out of the way as the sword cane comes down below him, just noticing it in time to roll slightly.
He makes
a
like the
little...
next bonus to AC when you're prone?
He gets a penalty, but it's not that huge.
Alright.
I got -2 then.
It's a -4, I believe. But either way, it's going to be enough to keep him from avoiding the attack, even though he does go "Meep," as he just manages to avoid it. Yeah, it's just a -4, flat -4. Are you doing anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay. Seth.
Stabbing the guy up on the... standing up, right next to me.
His earlier ability to dodge your lance doesn't work this time as the blow glances him in the side, leaving a small patch of blood seeping through his tunic.
Can I, like, move?
You just made a single attack, so yes.
Okay.
But that will provoke.
Even if
Step away now.
Even if I step away?
You're stepping out of his threat.
Unless you're doing a 5-foot step, yes.
You would have to 5-foot step first anyway because you had reach.
This is true.
Yeah, I was just gonna 5-foot step back, like I was just
Yeah.
gonna move back here.
You had to do that anyway. Although, I wasn't aware you could train a dog to 5-foot step.
Can you not?
He's handling it. I don't think 5-foot stepping is like...
Either way, we'll allow it for now. The dead cultist is dead.
Was the dog not going to full round attack?
I mean, I think it can bite, but I've never done it before. While
Yeah, you have to
riding.
bite first, then lance.
Ah. The other one yells, "Hey, get back here!"
No!
Although he does second guess himself and then try and attack Logan instead because he realises that might not be a good idea to follow the
Damn,
guy on the
he's
giant dog.
Not completely stupid.
And no.
No, damn it. The occultist's enthusiasm is not matching up to their actual ability, unfortunately. Aye.
Okay, I think I will slumber the one fighting Logan.
Okay.
A free trip?
Hey!
He goes down!
Hooray!
The fourth cultist...
Yeah.
Sorry, this is something else you want to do.
Nah, I just figured that it's best to sleep the one who's still on his feet, because this one is going to trigger an attack of opportunity if he tries
The other
to get up.
cultist leaps to his feet,
Oh.
provoking an attack of opportunity from the dear dog.
The ghost!
The ghost eats it. Woohoo!
Wow.
That'll work.
That will
That also
definitely work.
confirms, yeah.
As he does, the sword cane drives right through his abdomen.
Oh,
And he
the slowest way to kill him.
grunts in pain, but doesn't go down again at the now fairly bloodied Tunic. He's not had a good day. One of his friends is dead, the other's unconscious, he fell over a counter. Somehow, he's still alive.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
And he's going to try and attack Siegfried. Yelling out for revenge and just out of pain. Does 21 hit?
Yeah.
You take 8 damage.
Okay.
He grunts as his blow slashes across you, quite proud of himself for getting revenge. Not really thinking about the situation he's in. Logan.
He did it. Alright. Can you coup de grace with ranged weapon?
No.
Gosh. In that case, I'll just 5-foot step to this corpse. I'll push it aside, move action, reload my crossbow, and shoot this guy.
Okay.
And that does not hit.
You miss. Denaria.
Okay. Bird sees this person over here is still alive. It doesn't want to wake up. Well, Luna's telling him to go attack that one and don't wake up the sleeping fog yet.
Okay.
Move, so I can only bite.
There is... The cultist's moment of pride is short-lived, as, like his friend, a giant bird comes to ruin his day. And manages to start pecking out his eyes.
I hate it when it happens.
Really quite horrifying, actually.
Luna's then gonna just give Seth some guidance to go finish that other one off if he wants to.
We are out of combat.
Where the fuck did Logan go?
He's on top of the corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
I
put him
coup
in
de
the
grace this guy.
Of
But
course
wait,
you can.
wait.
Not.
Don't you wanna, manacle him, interrogate him?
Listen, he's a dumb cultist. What's he gonna know?
I don't know, he probably knows why he's stationed here. What the fuck is going on with this town? I'm sorry, Mr. Paladin.
Fine. I'm gonna manacle him. Is there, like, anything that I can, like, a loop on this big statue thing that I'm next to? Anything that I can wrap the manacles around?
I am on like a necklace.
Probably put it on part of it, yeah.
I'm gonna manacle him to the statue.
Who is that the statue of? Does anyone know?
You'd need to make a knowledge religion roll, actually. I will also accept a knowledge history, but again, the history roll would probably be harder in this particular case. Okay, if that's it. Seth, you would be able to identify this as an old god. Not like old god with a capital O, but an ancient, formerly worshipped god.
Does it have a capital G?
Like, all lowercase?
Lowercase G.
Oh? This is
Okay,
all
that's good.
lowercase. God, terrible
its specific
punctuation.
identity eludes you because many of what the gods in the past are known as spirit gods, which are temporary compared to the true gods. They're born from people's belief and they die with people's belief. So it's very likely that this god is an old forgotten one who once held power in the city.
Okay.
Relay that to everyone.
Well, that would help explain the ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh, your dates this place pretty badly.
What the hell is this thing?
That appears to be a forge.
Come on, you should know that. God.
I like imagining a dwarf going, what the hell's this thing?
What is this used for?
Everybody just goes, a forge.
How dare you?
He's just like,
It looked like a fireplace, I'm sorry.
It did look like a fireplace.
Yeah.
What is this thing broken in half?
That appears to be recent. It was some form of altar, but someone appears to have deliberately destroyed it. And again, quite recently destroyed it.
Alright, so how about we get to interrogating?
Are these guys doing paperwork?
Yes!
What
Yes,
is the
they are.
paperwork?
Oddly enough, the paper is completely intact.
Can I read it?
You can try.
I try to read the papers.
I guess a linguistics roll?
Oh no.
Oh, uh-oh.
Trying to glance over their shoulders. It's not a difficult one, I just want to make sure.
Yep, I'm just trying to find the skill.
Backgrounds, I think. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Okay, cool. They appear to be lists of criminals.
Ah. I know.
Most of them are labelled executed.
Ah.
Very few
okay.
are labelled at large.
Which ones are the ones labelled at large?
Names you don't recognise.
Ah, okay.
I mean,
What a...
also a variety of different names. Like, we're talking dwarven names, elven names, human names. It's all quite mixed.
Anything else on the tables, or is that pretty much the only
On
thing of
those
interest,
tables,
really?
yeah, pretty much that.
What about this person's table?
You will find a number of reports. Like, the table is littered with them. A few are like work rosters, there's some detailing, visitor logs, stuff like that. There's one saying unusual reports / disturbances.
And I sign us in the visitor log.
Of course.
And I'll give that a read. What's in the other book?
Whose name do you put in the visitor log?
My name.
Okay. The ghost turns to you as you do so. Looks at the log. Looks at you. How may I help you?
What the fuck?
Oh, you can drink with them now.
What is this place? What's the name of the town?
You are in the city of Faeldrin.
Okay.
This is the watch house. Are you lost?
So, what is your name?
Oh, wait, can I do knowledge history on Faeldrin? Sorry.
Of course.
I'm gonna join that knowledge check.
Are you going to roll well on
Oh.
knowledge history? So far,
We'll see!
you never have.
I don't believe
No!
it.
Wait,
I
wait,
No,
can't
you're
roll well
not.
on knowledge history.
Why are you so bad at those rolls?
I
Meteor's
don't know, the
challenge-
game just
channeling
doesn't want me to
Meteor.
have fun lore about my character.
I know.
What is that?
I
It's
think
not rolling for some reason.
I figured something was going
Wait a
on
second.
like that.
Well, take the first one.
Of course. Well, before the region was named Faeldrin, the city was called Faeldrin. But it definitely wasn't underground.
That's weird.
Who is that a statue of?
Old god.
I can get a name for the bloody old
That
god.
is the statue of our Lord of the Watch.
Does he have a name?
I just said it.
Name is Lord of the Watch.
Thank you. What do you do here?
I welcome the visitors and log reports and disturbances. Do you have something to report?
Well, you all seem to be a bit blue.
You can't just say that. God, we went over this.
We are aware, the Count is aware of the state of the region, and he has told us to assure you that everything will be well.
The Count? Who is this Count?
The Count of Wallachia. Count Alucard.
Ah, of course.
Why don't you ask the ghost lady what these cultists were doing here?
Did you...
Shit.
What were those men doing here?
Like a
What,
slash.
men? Apart from the officers, you're the only one here.
Hold on just a second. You gotta go through their pockets? Do they have any
They
ID?
have ID.
No!
Damn it! Okay.
Check their underpants, maybe their name is important.
Really weird. Anything else what people want me to ask?
Do you have anything else to report?
Can you not see my friends?
Again, apart from the officers, we are quite alone here.
Creepy.
Well, I do have something to report in that case.
She
There are
walks
others
over
with
to the
us.
logs of disturbances.
There are others with us right now. Though I do believe I could reveal them to you.
Oh?
Everybody hide.
I'll write Logan's name.
Welcome to the Watch House. How may I help you, sir?
I'm going to hide behind the dwarf statue. There we go.
Oh yes! You sense those things!
Dead everywhere.
What
Oh no,
category
they're
do
not
they fall
undead. They're
into?
ethereals.
Undead and incorporeal creatures?
Okay, there are any more than just 3.
They're all around and outside and such.
Well, those 3 are the only ones you can see right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say to her, so you see, it seems that my friends reveal themselves to you when I write the name.
You just entered the building, sir. I do not understand.
Do you
I
not
don't think you're
appear
gonna
over...
get very far with that.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll rub our names out. Oh, I'll sign this out, actually.
That's
She
not an
does look
option,
around
we
the
can-
room and, as if a bit confused, and stops for a few moments, looking straight at Luna and squints before moving
Oh.
on.
Oh,
Blue people sense.
you were blue and weren't dead.
Well, that was strange.
So what, did you cross her
The
names
only
out or
kind of
something?
blue people
No, I
they like
signed us-
around
I
here are
signed us
dead
out.
blue people.
Is that an option, or did she like just...
No, the logbooks have like time signed in and time signed out.
Okay.
A look of realization dawns on her for a moment. Excuse me, sirs. Are you by any chance adventurers?
It's more like mercenaries at the moment. Close enough.
Could we bother you to help us?
What seems to be the problem?
The watch is understaffed with guard duties ever since the majority of the army was injured or killed. And we require someone to investigate a disturbance at the sanctuary obelisks.
Well, we're heading that way anyway.
Yeah, we're planning on stopping by, so I guess we can check it out.
What's the pay like?
We have acquired a vast amount of confiscated goods from criminals. They are
Oh,
securely
like the sound.
stored in the vault. We would of course be welcome to take any item which the city will authorize.
Targan. That probably involves moonshine.
I am so in! Sounds like a deal.
Alright, I'm gonna
Would ask
nudge
to
this
shake on
guy
it,
awake
but
now.
I don't think that's gonna
'cause-
work.
Ah!
Let me help you there. I punch him.
Ah! Can I get unarmed damage, please?
Oh, what's an arm damage? Like 1d3 plus strength,
Yes.
I think?
I think you can just click melee attack and gun.
No, that doesn't. 0 damage.
Automatically do one, but it's non-lethal.
Okay,
anyway,
yeah,
so-
one non-lethal.
Ah! Ah! What?
Oh, what?
Logan, why did you punch the poor lady?
I'm a man?
You don't sound so sure.
Ah! No! Stay away from me! The Dark Powers will punish you greatly if you were to lay any more hands on me than you have.
I punch him again.
Oh my...
Okay.
Actually, it's a check. I actually have +1 strength.
Grim.
Ah!
Logan, what are you doing? He's been so kind to offer us a job and possibly get
No,
us
we're
moonshine.
talking about this guy.
The fucking
We're not talking about the
cultist.
ghost lady anymore. We're dealing with the
I
interrogation
thought
now.
you were punching the
We're not
ghost
just
lady. I
punching
was
the
like,
ghost
what
He's
lady.
not even near the ghost lady.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
How would you punch the ghost lady without magic fists?
Yeah, I
And
know
also
ghost
the
lady.
cold damage.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I'm immune to cold damage. Well, not
What?
immune to it, but immune.
I'm
I'm
sure
the only
you're
dark
already-
power here right now.
I'm sure you're familiar with our escapades at your little home base, so...
The Great One
I'm
shall
sure you know
preserve
it.
me. He is the darkness, there is nothing to fear, for he is all there is to fear.
He really doesn't care about you.
And in that I find solace.
I'm
In
gonna...
that I find truth.
I mean,
Yes.
he's
Right,
not
right.
going to desert you
Seb,
because he
Seb, we
never
confused
cared.
him as a lady before, right? And he said he's a man. I guess we could change that.
Jesus.
The Dark One would...
No. No.
What?
Wait,
No. No.
this is a way to get
No.
It's what's most important
Stop
to
it.
him.
Stop it.
I want
No.
to cut off his tongue, but then he can't talk.
Listen, you tell us what we want to know, and maybe we'll leave you here for your heretic god to pick you up.
Intimidate, please.
God.
You're a paladin. Can't be that bad.
Yes.
Can't be that bad.
What do you want to know?
To start off, what are you doing here?
This is our holy city.
Alright, second off, you know what's up with the ghosts?
They were the great sacrifice.
You sacrificed your people?
What? No! Thousands of years ago. Except the ones in the camp, those we sacrificed. The failures. The ones we couldn't turn.
What were they sacrificed for?
All of Easton's there now. Soon there'll be nothing left alive in this godforsaken region.
Hey Siegfried, did you need a new test subject?
No,
And like last
One?
I don't have.
Like
I
last
don't
time.
do very many tests.
all the death will bring about the return. First Dracula. Then the
Yes,
Great
yes.
One.
It sounds
Alright.
amazing. Right. Do you know if has the Count's been involved in any of this?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
The Count. Nothing but a pretender. He likes to act like he knows the dead, but they don't know him.
What,
They
they're
don't care for
dead.
him.
They don't know anything.
Oh, but the dead know all. Look
You
at this
really are
place.
Stupid.
Statue of a
The
dead,
dead
god.
really don't know all.
In
I
death,
mean, they only know what they knew when they
in
died.
death we find release. In death we embrace the darkness.
Hey, you know what I can do again? I cast Slumber.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't think you
You
can.
can do that.
He's been affected already, though.
Oh yeah, no. I cast Sleep.
Oh yeah, that
Don't you have that thing? Oh no, it's only in the same turn, isn't it?
it's
No,
the next turn, and
it's,
they have to pass the previous save.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it has to be next
He's gone down again.
turn. It just has to be
Right.
they resisted. Well, that was getting annoying. Okay.
Have permission to shoot him in the foot next time.
No. Let's leave him here.
Could start him suffocating. Nah, not while
No.
he's asleep.
He deserves to stay down here.
Hey, where's
Maybe
Collie
his guard
2?
can go pick him up.
Alright, where is Collie 2?
We have him with us.
Yeah,
Do you?
we should have him with us.
How?
I just don't have a token for him.
Yes,
He
but how
wasn't
have you
with
been
us.
keeping an eye on him?
You do not sneak Collie 2 away from us like this, James. I swear to God. I
He
will
was
find
with us
him.
in the study, and I imagine that he probably would have like grabbed his arm and dragged him along with
Damn
us.
it!
He
Yeah, I
I
did.
probably already commissioned a leash for him.
If he tries to get away, Meteor will squawk.
Also, I'm fairly certain you have control of his character sheet, so you could drag him on now.
I do, but once again, I am having a very slow day with Roll20.
Okay, well he's on the
All the
board
wrong
now.
things are opening when I click. Ah yes, I forgot he's Grey Jedi.
Alright, well... I think we're done
He
here
was
for
the
now,
blessed of Jedi, he
so...
was the blessed of Jedi.
Steph, what do you say? You want to check out the obelisk and at the same time fulfill the request of the Ghost Lady?
Well, I feel like it's terrible advice to take advice from a bunch of dead people. I suppose it will lead to more interesting things in this area, so I see no reason to disagree.
Hey Target, did we ever ask what the uproar was about, or... I guess
Oh.
we're gonna find out ourselves.
Hey,
You
Ghost
said
Lady.
I can-
Yes, sir?
What was the uproar all about?
Well, as you know, the obelisks guard the city. They create the barrier that protects the castle. And we've had reports that people are loitering around there.
Oh no, loiterers!
Are they
Yeah,
wearing
Kind
hoods?
of people.
This is serious
Horrendous
business.
behavior.
We don't know.
Live.
That is what we are sending you to look at.
Okay. Well, I hope you have a nice day.
And you, sir.
You're up.
Alright team, let's go deal with those hooligans.
I'm curious. Now we've signed in, can everybody see us?
Yeah, I guess we'll find...
Can I get a perception roll from you two?
Yeah.
Sure.
uh,
I see him! We see him!
You do! Leaning against the corner.
Wait, isn't that fucking... It's green guy! Where's red chick?
Sir?
Target, he's an acquaintance of mine. Wait, isn't that the... Yeah, that's the dude
Yeah,
from the
he's one of the
freaking-
guys who knew
Yeah.
the cult master.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a green guy. He's no red chick, though.
I cast slumber.
You need to go out first.
Sure. What's the DC again?
17. He's gonna get it easily.
The crit Phil.
Also, I'm going to GM roll this, so that because
So we don't see the modifier.
yes.
It does mean you have to come out, Grantor.
Yes.
Yes, I will.
The figure looks at you.
So yeah, Target, you remember the big tentacle monster and Patrick? I talked to you about?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he's a friend of Patrick.
Ah, well, any friend of Patrick is a friend of mine.
I would rather you do not associate me with that man too much.
I cast slumber again.
Piss off.
What are you skulking around here then?
What do we call you?
Oh, seeing how the big guy was...
I
Patty.
have no interest in fighting or causing conflict. I simply
Richard.
guessed that you would all make your way down here eventually.
Alright, so why don't you spill the bean and tell us what your relation is with Patty?
I am simply a dealer of sorts. I was hoping, in particular, just to speak with one of your party who I cannot see at the moment. Is Miss Anoa with you?
Who? I know
I don't
exactly
think
who
so.
it is, but
I know.
who?
On a different note,
Hey guys,
where's
what's
Red
up?
Lady?
Ah! I don't suppose I could trouble to speak with you momentarily in private.
I always thought her surname was Aria.
I
I
get
assure
the
you-
blue lady.
Character of mine, Grandpa.
There will be no harm and no risk. I simply wish... Well, let's just say our interests align in a few areas.
So long as it's within reasonable range of my friends, I see no problem.
Of course. Do you mind we could just step inside in the room just past the door?
That works.
Oh shit, there was another room in there.
There's like 2 doors in this
Yeah,
room.
there's 2 other doors in there. The figure produces a ornament from his robe. Sir, please go away. This is a private conversation. He produces a icon. I assume this will help prove my identity.
Is this a perception check or like a knowledge history?
To be honest, there's a lot of knowledge rolls that could work here.
Just start rolling.
Oh boy. Am I just rolling everything I have?
But I would go for knowledge local.
I don't have a local. I have dungeoneering, geography, history, nature, planes, and religion.
Nature will do.
I'm good at that one. Oh, okay.
I assume you know who I am now?
I certainly recognize that.
Excellent. I will be brief. I do not require a deal. I do not require a sacrifice of any kind of your time or interest. I merely have a piece of information, and I wished you to understand that the source was genuine. The item.
Alright.
There is an item behind this entire affair.
What
This
sort
is-
of item?
Well, by now, you've no doubt seen the blood in the circles. And I have no doubt that a resourceful group like yours has already identified it uses the blood of an outsider.
Indeed.
There is a piece of an exceptionally powerful outsider in the possession of this cult. That is the keystone to the ritual they intend to perform. We would prefer it if it were to end in more capable hands. We have been supplying them with goods to try and get close to the item, but we've had no luck.
If we get a chance, I shall retrieve it.
Excellent. I trust you to do the right thing when you acquire it. And one more thing. I'm sure some of your friends are eavesdropping right now, so I will whisper this.
We would never.
By the way, the whole reason I'm saying this part out loud is anyone who does listen at the door will be able to hear this.
I imagine Dio saying that out loud.
We are civilized people, you know.
Oh!
Please be careful. It would be tragic if something were to happen. Now I must return to make sure I am not missed. I would
Safe
imagine
travels.
it will not take long for the other two to notice my absence. Good day.
You just disappear.
Yeah, just jumps on the roof and climbs over it.
So how many of you listened in?
Sir would not peer into another person's conversation.
Logan?
Steph was all over it.
You can more or less assume anyone near the door.
It wasn't exactly listening, it was just he had a very loud voice.
That was still listening in.
I
You
also
can
like
still
this.
optionally walk away.
I like the system where I do whisper. You can hear most of the conversation, but I just leave out key points. Makes it more fun. Anyway.
So, what was Richard all about?
Hold on, Austin's whispering me. Yeah, he was just heading out to work, so... What were you asking, Jersey?
That's what Richard was all about.
Oh, please. You overheard. There's a piece of a powerful outsider and I have to retrieve it.
For who?
I don't think that's any of your business at the moment.
I mean, don't we work with you and we're in the same squad as you?
Also,
and
he
we
did
live
specify
together.
you didn't need to return it to him.
Yeah?
I'm just saying,
Just
You think
trust.
Luna's
it
telling
sounds
them?
like our business, and this is
If we're
the
gonna be
first
involved
time
in
we've
it,
been
it's
given...
definitely our business, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I no longer trust Lunaria. She seems to be working for a cultist. Bit
Would
weird.
you lie to the other?
I
Look,
hold
there
up
are certain
utterly.
people in this group who I don't think would do the right thing with this item,
Damn it, Seth.
given its nature.
Hang on. Did
Oh.
you trust this man? Did you
I
trust this
can
man? What he
absolutely
told you?
trust him.
The dude that was, you know, standing in the summoning circle with Patty, of all people.
Would it be
By this
sense-
point, Collie actually says something. Should have known at least one of them would have been a mole.
Someone
I
gets
use
it.
sense motive.
Yeah,
on
would
Collie.
it,
I don't
not
know, it sounds like
apparent,
Collie's
he's
covering for you and into it as well.
He's very
Which-
much referring to the figure who just went, who was hanging out with his boss.
Well,
when
I'm
you
still
met
going
them.
to sense motive.
would sense motive like
It
tell
would-
if someone's lying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'd be able
that's
to
all
pick up
about
if
it.
he's trying to be deceitful or if he had ulterior motive.
Oh, I was gonna sense motive Luna.
Go ahead.
You can do that.
You can't. Well, no, you can if.
But I will give you a general sense of things. It doesn't mean you automatically know.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, to be honest, you can't 100%. That's right.
Well,
Feels
whatever
dull
the
with the
item
players.
is,
I mean,
turn it
I
over
mean,
to the
Luna's being
appropriate
honest, and you
authority.
get that sense from
I
her.
will allow a sense motive on a player character for a sort of loose sense, not like precisely "are you lying" sense.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm only asking if she's like, if I can tell if she's just like not completely interesting of this
So
person.
yeah, like if she was nervous and having trouble hiding it, I would allow it, but
Yeah.
not anything else.
Well, whatever it is, we'll make sure it gets turned over to the appropriate authorities.
I will point out that this is someone who I would most likely trust with my own and my family's lives.
Interesting.
You have a family?
Yes. 2 siblings, 2
Kinda thought
parents.
you were
Collie looks up at
Oh.
you.
an orphan.
Wait, he's not even called Collie. Damn it, you've got me
Yeah.
calling him Collie!
Yeah.
Son of bitches!
Yeah.
The Anivore.
Ianivore.
What?
And
Canon.
he looks up and goes, "You don't?"
I assume everyone
Well,
has a fan of family.
I mean, I have people who sort of raised me.
They raised you, they're family.
I mean, I really don't like them that much.
That's family for
That
you.
just means they're a
I'm not
terrible
relating
family.
to them, and
Sounds
I
like
more sort
family.
of worked for them than got raised by them.
Are you like one of those assassins that get raised by birth? Raised from birth?
Are you
Alright.
more of a slave child?
Given you are about to head out to an obelisk, I would like to call a quick break there.
Break time! Get your drink! Get your snacks!
So get a drink,
Get-
get a snack,
Get your...
and we,
Get
I
your
say
cats.
we head north from here to Transylvania.
we will be
Right back!